Phil, and I'm gonna make these like really cool nachos that are like totally different, and of course you're gonna love them because they are like just so like wow. So what I'm gonna start with is on the bottom of my serving dish is a layer of mac and cheese. Well, why am I doing that? Because if you've seen my videos, I've made like 100 versions of mac and cheese trying to come up with something I really like. And I had a bunch that was good, maybe not great. So here I am with some leftover stuff, right? So I've been baking a lot of bacon, and so I just took a little bit of bacon. This is just like a little snack size because we got to figure out what are some good snacks, you know, because it's like getting into gonna be snack season, you know. No matter what sports you like, you need to have lots of snacks, right? So I've been baking bacon, and I always want to kind of make sure it's crisped up. So I really cut just some narrow strips, and it's not a whole lot here, just enough for some flavor, enough to give you a little yum taste, a little greasy food, yum, yum, yum. What I wasn't thinking about was this pan is so small, I have to use my small back burner, which I don't use very often. Rarely, actually. Alright, so the other thing I did this morning, while I was finishing up, I was roasting some hatch chilies because they're in season. And I only got a couple last time because they weren't great. I went someplace else, but I only had a whole bunch, so I spent the morning roasting. The thing about it is remember 25 minutes, coat them with oil 25 minutes, flip them as many times as you need so that you're getting all the sides done. I just take a cookie sheet with aluminum foil and then put them in a bowl, tin it with that aluminum foil, and they really blister up. Make sure I'm doing okay here. Yeah, we're going to get pretty toasty here. Anytime you got a hot pan, we got to be careful. So I just want to make sure I've got these few hatch chilies, and I just want to make sure I get the liquid out of them. I'm probably going to turn it down. And even if you buy the jarred ones, they are the canned ones, they come with liquid, so you want to make sure you get that kind of out. And this is just a little section of one that kind of tore apart, so I just chopped it up because I thought this would add some really good flavor. Alright, so what's next? Mac and cheese. Now this is a like smoked Gouda thing, and I picked this because it's in shells, and I thought the shells would be kind of interesting. To hold all the good flavor and stuff. Oh yeah. I tell you already that we're on the road to success. Oops, trying to go too far. And it doesn't matter what cheese you have in this because I'm going to put some grated cheese on top. And that'll change the complexity. You can use either a really quick melting or you can use whatever you want. Love me some mac and cheese with a little bacon, a little. I think I got it right where I want it. So I got my little pan here. Like I said, this is just how I figure stuff out and sample it. I'll do this over here. So I got this little beautiful thing going on, right? You can see the mac and cheese, how great this is going to be. I have to lick the spoon because it looks so good. Ooh. Wow, really good. So this other thing I did this morning was I made some red beans. So I spiced them up a little bit because I thought it would be better. So I just want to put a little bit of red beans right down the middle. And these are fresh from this morning. I'll tell you, I keep slapping my own hand because I keep wanting to try all this stuff. Oh yeah. And then what do? Well, I'm going to use this same dirty pan because I really don't care. And I keep trying to tell people you don't need to dirty every pan in the house, right? I got some of my pulled pork. And yes, it's going to have a little cheese in it, who cares? Just going to get this roasting up a little bit. You want to basically melt the fat. And I've already cooked this once in a little barbecue sauce because sometimes when I pull pork, I know I'm going to use it for something with barbecue sauce. So I put some in a big, either a big bowl or a big pan and just get some barbecue on there so it can soak in. Just going to do that. Grab. And if you think that that cheese is going to hurt the pork, yeah, I really don't think so. Okay, now because all the barbecue sauce that we had in here in the beginning is really absorbed into the pork, it's just getting warm. I'm going to grab me a little more. Get all that vinegar and goodness going. And I try not to use barbecue sauce that's really, really sweet, because if you do this with it, you'll kind of caramelize all that sweetness. But don't be afraid. Just don't overheat it if you like the sweet barbecue. Shouldn't take very long. All kind of come together. And all that sauce is really kind of absorbed in. I want it a little wet. I don't want it like running down the. Oh man! And as you can see, a little bit of prep work, but not horrible. It's mostly taking stuff out of the freezer and trying to decide what to do with it. Turn that off. Give me some barbecue. Just gonna make a little layer on top. All right. So I know I said it was nachos, and you're like, "What are you, crazy, man?" Yes, I am. Okay, today I'm playing a little crazy because I want to try something so out there. And you can always pour a little barbecue on there if you want. That's not my thing, but certainly if you want. So, just going to take me a little cheese. Really just want to keep it in that center for the pork and the beans. Now if I were doing this for a party, I would probably take a nice serving dish like this I have and layer it up, throw it in the oven to melt that cheese. But I just want to get the cheese just started. It doesn't have to melt. I'm just going to microwave just a little bit. Everything's pretty toasty. I just want to get it all up temperature. Like I said, you're not going to want to go crazy. So everything's pretty hot. I certainly don't want my beans exploding in the microwave. I'm really excited about this. You have no idea. Be careful, because some dishes like these, they get hot in the oven, or in the microwave, or in the oven too. And this isn't oven proof, but I want to speed things up for you guys, okay? Because if I cut away, by the time I came back, I'll be gone. I'd be back in the, well, I delete the film. Man, oh man. Alright, so I'm going to tell you one of my secrets. Big secret. So, when I make chili, I have a bag hidden in my pantry, and it's all the leftover chips in the bottom of a bag, and I save it up because I use it as a thickener in my chili. And they're everything. They're Fritos, Doritos, you name it. It's potato chips. It doesn't matter. It just makes a good thickening agent. And it's the only time I will approve. Gives you a little bit of saltiness and crunchiness. Okay. So we're just going to take this. And if you're going to bake it in the oven, you can put this on and bake it, or you can do it afterwards. It does not matter. Made for a king. So what do I got? I got a little chopped onion, because I like raw onion. I just think you gotta have raw onion. You gotta have raw onion on the floor, in the dish, all over the place. You don't want to step on it. It's a long way down to the floor. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to put a plop of guac right on the top. And it's funny, we were talking at work, and the consensus is people don't like avocados, but they like guacamole. So we're kind of working out a deal. I'll make some guacamole for them. Take it to work. For those who want to try something new. Then we got to make it prettified. I don't know if that's a word. I'm going to put a little pile of black olives. A little mound right on top. Like I always said, man, I wish I had smell-o-vision, because if you don't think, oh look, chip. If you don't think this is absolutely like the most beautiful, wicked, that mac and cheese is creamy under there, whole different profile. Now, I would eat this with a fork. I'm not going to eat it with chips, because I got the crunchiness of the chips that I've got on top. I got all this good mouthfeel stuff, and the beans and rice I made a little more fiery than usual. And that pork is calming, but it's pork, it's good. The mac and cheese has some good flavor in it with those hatch chilies and that bacon. And this is just like, what more could you ask for, right? Oh, never mind. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. I'll come up with some other stuff for you. I'll see you next time with another great recipe.